Everybody, it's Frank. American Eagle Rises. We're back. We're back. I put a earlier video out earlier. It's that time of the year. It's so sad. We gotta put the Camaro back. She's gotta take her beauty rest. She's kind of like a bear. She's gotta go to hibernation. So it's Thursday, so it's my Friday. I get the day off tomorrow. Man, I have 4-day weeks, and I'm telling you guys, it might be more indicative of the environment that's going on at General Motors, but man, dude, these 4 days felt like 2 weeks. God. And I mean, I had that, I went down to Nashville earlier this month, but God, it seems like most of the month is gone, but it seems like the last 4 days was like a month. It's what happens near the end of the year. It's like I just work too hard. I don't know. I bought everything and I can never get this fucking computer. It's lagging again. I'm hope this thing is recording. Am I on fucking mute? No, it doesn't look like I'm on mute. Come on, it's not even 1 minute into the damn video. Right at the time when I'm about to explain how it's like I can't. This is what happens when you're in I don't want to say fight or flight because Frank, I have fight or fight. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, well, because you can't flee. Because, when you were younger and you're bullied and you just get to beat the shit out, right? Eventually you either just, right? Then you're finally like, all right, fine, I'm going to fight out of it. I'm going to lose. I don't give a shit, but I'm going to fight, right? You're a product of your environment. Well, I'm surprised, all things considered, I probably should be dead by now, but hey, we're still here. Somehow our vitals are good every time I go to the doctor, right? But hey, screw that. We want to get this damn video out quick. We had the Camaro, as I said earlier. Pardon, it's got to take here a couple minutes here to get through that part. Now we have the real folks here. Because anyone that's listening after 1 minute, you guys are definitely subscribers and you definitely want to listen. Now, you may not listen to the whole thing. But I purposely put some decent stuff at the end of my videos, guys. So why don't you... It's like, I use the same finger, but I put it in the same spot. God why do I gotta go? It's the opposite. Oh, it's like a mirror. Why is that? Yeah, you gotta go over here. Come on, guys. Maybe about right here. 3/4, 2/3. Chief Financial Consultant, Yoda in the house. Yoda, we gotta talk, buddy. We gotta talk. I feel like this is. I said that it was Friday, but I feel like it's Friday. I think this is a wrapping up the week, but I forgot. There's still one more day trading day. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna have to bust out a beer or something. I normally don't do that on Thursdays, but fuck it. Oh. Yeah, pretty muted, Yoda. What the hell happened? Looks like gold and silver, it looked like we were gonna get, but what the heck? What happened? Yoda, tell everyone. Impossible to see the future? Impossible to see the future is. That's what he keeps saying. He's been saying it a lot lately. I mean, he's got a point. So let's run down the stats, shall we? Shall we? Okay. Stupid South Park guy. That's that stupid ass teacher. So, remember I keep saying, we always start off with the TNX, which is the 10-year Treasury note. Well, wouldn't you know, it went up 4 basis points. Guess where it's at? 3.99. It always wants to float around there. It seems to You know, the market doesn't die, but it's not great, but it's not horrible, right? It just, the zombie keeps, it's like it keeps, moving on somehow. The DXY relative strength did go up barely. So it's just like it was just under 99. It's not quite there now. It's trying to get there. But if you look at we'll say the graph, it's definitely, this now flatlining. The DXY has definitely, it's definitely making the bottom part of a cup and handle. So it's at the bottom of the cup. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to, if we actually break below 96, I think that would be like, oh shit, hold your beer. So yeah, with those numbers there, you would think, but gold and silver, they were both up, more significantly. Then they just started drifting all day, very, very slowly. They both did add for the day, so that's the most important thing. So it gapped up early, and then it came down and just kind of ended a little lower, but it ended up higher than yesterday. So again, that big brutal attack, a couple days ago. We're still in the battle of the bulge here, but it's looking like gold and silver, they're pushing back. They're holding the line. And that's all that counts. We just don't want a complete capitulation here. It doesn't look like it, guys. So don't be scared. I'm still saying hold course, especially Yoda, you're the financial officer around here. What do you think? I bought some physical silver the other day. Not a lot. Again, these are, I call them my yearly purchases because I buy my certain silver. And it's almost like, it's not quite a collectible, but I've been kind of treating it as it's kind of like a collectible. So Yoda, I kind of look, it looks more like a pause and reflect. Friday could be maybe a potential way up day. Or maybe the banks want to do a Hulk smash. What do you think, Yoda? No. He's not. He's saying no Hulk smashes. Thank God. I'm so glad, Yoda. I'm glad you see that. But Yoda, you didn't tell us. Should we buy anything? The dark side clouds everything. That's very negative. Yeah, he's not suggesting anything by any means. So there you go, guys. Like I said, gold went up about 0.5%. Silver a little bit more than 0.5%. Some of my miners kind of recovered quite a bit. So that's good. Yeah, we probably should have picked up that one stock. Yeah, let's see here. Newmont. Oh, yeah, it's already recovered. Let's see. It went down to 82. And now it's floating at 89. So I could have almost made 10%. Oh, geez. After hours, it's down again. So it went up 2%. Now it's down 1.5%. Wow. Yeah, this is... I've never seen this much volatility. I mean, these miners, they go up and down, but this is... It should not swing 2% up one day, 2% down the next day, and gold and silver are not doing that right now. If anything, silver's picking up, and gold is picking up after hours. So, oh, that's why. My Newmont stock. Okay, now it makes sense. So they had earnings, but when did they post them? I don't know. Let's see here. Posted quarterly profits. 1.6 up from last year. So their earnings are from last year. Yeah, let's click on this real quick. New point despite gold's volatility. Yeah, so they reported some decent. Okay, so they reported after the. It looks like they reported after the bell. Isn't that weird, guys? Like, the stock is up, anticipation for good numbers. good numbers are published, and then they sell it off. So I think they call that the buy the rumor and then sell the news. I don't know. Sounds really weird, but we don't care. When's our dividend? Oh, shit. We got paid, what, in September? So we ain't going to get paid until, yeah, all right, 3 more months from now. Yeah, probably in December sometime is my dividend. Oh, wait. Are they? Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're done. Financials are done. Raymond's on. We want to get off. Get back on Raymond's channel. So, Yoda, any passing words? I hope you guys are doing well, man. I don't know, man. Day to day, it's just getting brutal out there. Watch out for these snap people. Obviously, they're snapping. But, you know, I mean, my God, can these people just, like, number one, get a fucking job? There's so many of these people taking advantage of this system. You know, the people that need the actual, you know, snap assistance, they almost never get it because there's so many freeloaders clogging up the system. This is why I'm so against all these government programs, because they never, ever get implemented the way that they're supposed to be, right? In theory, it works great. But it's like the moment it gets implemented, it's already fucked, and then it just, right? And then, oh my God, you know, one damn kid starved. And it's like, yeah, but the whole fucking system is, it'd be better. You know, back in the day when we used to be, you know, conscientious and moral people, you know, we used to have a community. We used to have a neighborhood, and people would band together and help each other out. But guess what? No, can't do that because of communism. People want their free shit. So what happens? If you work hard and the other guy has to do shit, you guys get the same outcome, right? This equity bullshit. Fuck you. It's communism. It's worse than communism, if you ask me. But what happens is it's a disincentive. Why should I bust my ass hard? You don't do shit. You're sitting on your ass. You're not doing dick. And you get... So I'll just be like him and sit on my ass. Right? That's why this, just print as much money as you want. Well, who's going to do the fucking work? You know, all these people, they just believe some other fucking lie, and it just propagating, and then it gets politicized, and then it's like it's not even correct. You know, I'm not 100% right, but geez, oh Pete, it's like, can we at least have like a high level understanding? No. And if, you know, and if you just say something, you know, you could be 100%, you know, 100% correct, but if you just say it the wrong way, right? If you're in a room and you got 10 people, one person's not going to like what you say, and it doesn't matter what you say. But that if you're trying to appease that one person, that means you're always going to fail, right? That's why we're in the this is why society, wherever you go, that's why. It's like you see it at the microcosm, you see it at the normal, you know, micro level, and then you see it at the macro level. It's everywhere. And it's like filtered our society. I'm surprised we've lasted this long, right? We're still fighting. We're still slugging. But, yeah, you know, I want to say you ladies, but, you know, I'll say it's even worse than that, right? You parasites. You got to either die off or you got to help. If you don't need the help, you better start pulling your own weight, because eventually this shit will be removed from you. And that's why these snap people are snapping. And what's the most ironic, or I call it funny thing, is they saw this coming. I mean, how long? How long? Did they plan anything? No. Because this is what you get with parasites. They're so used to the system. They can't even fathom not having free shit. And then it's worse than a 2-year-old having a meltdown. That's why when I look in society, I don't see people. I see spoiled little fucking brats. And what's ironic is, if I saw a 2-year-old, I would have more compassion for the 2-year-old because the 2-year-old doesn't know any better. And we can educate the 2-year-old, right? We're like, okay, fine, let it cry. They're upset, right? You can't do that with an adult. They'll just do whatever they want. That's why you have to do this shit. Because then you have, these 30-year-old fucking black fat ass, they should be dead already, going around saying they're going to steal people's stuff. And, because, I'm going to steal stuff because I can't get free shit. You can't make this shit up. How about you? Do you get free stuff? And if you do, if it didn't come your way, would you have a meltdown? Record it for everyone to see, but yet our law enforcement doesn't do anything. Our NSA does not do anything. Our FBI, Trump, what the hell, guy? Where's your law and order? I don't see it. You better crack down. All right? These aren't people. They're not even parasites. They're negative entities. Call them what they are. They are Satan's whores. They are Satan's playthings. He animates them. Go ahead and make fun of me. I'm not wrong. I may not be right, but I'm not wrong. There's spiritual wickedness happening everywhere. And what do? Again, I get more mad at us because we're tolerating this and we're not saying anything, right? And then some person has a butt hurt because they don't like what you say. Well, fuck you. You're the one not doing anything. That's saying it's true. All that evil needs is for good people to do nothing. And this is precisely what you get. Until society breaks, and then guess what? It is forced upon you. Then it doesn't matter, right? Civilization is not even a veneer. It is 3 meals away from... And if you think people are bad now, everything you watch on TV, that'll be a cakewalk, right? Check Texas Chainsaw Massacre, cakewalk. Like literally, eventually that will happen. You'll be cutting people with a chainsaw and you'll be eating them. That some people be doing that. So anyway, that's kind of a shit. That's what you get here, guys. Wake up. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Actually, it's not even the coffee. It's the sewer. Wake up. Smell the sewer. Are you going to clean your backyard? Are you going to just sit there and let the shit pile up? Because that's what it is, right, Yoda? Yes! That's... Yoda tells you, boom, mic drop. With that, we're going to find the stop button. And damn it, Yoda said yes. So come on, Jedi. It's time to take the fucking hill. Hoorah.